Hey everyone, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. On this video, we're doing the quest, The Man Behind the Mask. Taking a look at our objectives board, this is a quest for the head of the Shinbakufu, who has been revealed as Ashikaga Yoshiaki. Ashikaga Yoshiaki, the ousted shogun, is the mysterious figure behind the Shinbakufu. Yoshiaki formed an alliance of the ruthless and ambitious, promising each a place in his restored shogunate. And our quest is the man behind the mask. We need to assassinate Ashikaga Yoshiaki. So we'll track that. And no clues for this one. It tells us exactly where he is, and that is over here in the Genbu Highlands. So our closest fast travel is going to be the Shokokuji Pagoda in northern Kyoto. So let's go. And once again, it's Kyoto, so it tends to be a longer load. It's a big city. Alright, Yasuke. Show Naoe how it's done.
I meant to do that.
Still needs work. Still needs work. Alrighty. So, we're on the road. And we need to go 973 meters. So, a little bit of a journey. We'll take this road over here out of town. And for some reason, I'm not going full speed. There we go. Was being a little stubborn. So last time we went this way, I think it was in winter. There was snow everywhere, so different scenery from before. Quite different. Not much happening. Got 520 meters to go. And we do have a shrine here. Did we get this before? Looks like it, yes. Alright, we're going this way. Just continue to follow this path all the way to the top. Not sure if they're going to appreciate my horse on these steps, but I don't care. I do what I want. Alright, almost there. It's quite the journey. Quite the pilgrimage.
Here it is. The place where we will unearth the man with the box.
Alright, and we discovered Kuramadera Temple.
At last.
The foreign samurai and the shadow from Iga. We meet again. Do not fear me. I am alone. You see, I have nothing to hide. I assume you know who I am.
The Shogun. Or at least the one who once held claim to this title.
You're the coward who killed my father.
The fool fights even when all is lost. The wise concedes victory and looks to the future. You have won. The treasure is yours.
The regalia is inside?
I have some respect for our traditions yet. Where the box goes, so does the jewel. I underestimated your resilience, Shadow. And I admit, it cost me everything.
I promised my father I would return what was stolen from us. I always keep my word.
An honorable trade that could prove useful to you today.
Why do you give it to us so freely?
Consider it a starting point. To initiate negotiations that I leave with my life.
No. You die here today.
It is not vengeance you truly desire, young Egan. Not anymore. I hear you seek another shadow, carrying a wristblade like yours. Now, it is customary to discuss terms. Sit.
Where?
Give me your word, and I will tell you where.
Was it a woman?
I neglected to ask. My spies were more taken with how she faded into nothingness.
We do not know if he tells the truth.
Why lie and have the shadow hunt me? I paid a steep price to learn that lesson, samurai.
All right. You have my word.
In Yamato, at Sakafune Ishi.
Let's go.
Not yet. I did not promise him anything. You killed my daimyo and betrayed our emperor. You must answer for this.
Warmongering fools like Oda Nobunaga betrayed our world, sacrificed our people. Men like him have undermined the order of the shogunate for more than a century with their thirst for power. They have plunged us into chaos. Am I not, after all, the legitimate ruler of our lands? I wanted only to take back my rightful place, to return us to order.
By stealing what the Emperor entrusted to the Kakushibaiki.
Objects believed to be magical. In my hands, they became a means to restore, to secure our country's future.
You sold them to the Portuguese.
We both know we are not talking about regular merchants and Jesuits. I suspect you have been looking for the Templar Order for some time, samurai. Their demise is near to your heart, surely nearer than any desire to kill me. Or are you just like them, underneath that armor you wear? My life for my information.
I have found Duarte de Melo. His days of torture and treachery on the slave ships are over.
In Takahara village, Kimura Kei sells our strengths to the enemy. You might want to do something about that.
We have what we need.
Without the Shimbakufu, you have no value. No more leverage. The foreigners will come back for the box and kill you.
But I do not have the box. You do. It is in everyone's interest that you find them before they find us, samurai.
You were afraid of them.
Terrified.
Lord Nobunaga feared no such force. His name will live on forever. You will live in shame and die forgotten. Did you get what you wanted?
I did. But it doesn't feel over.
We both have new paths to trace. All because of this. I wonder how many lives I've paid for its passage to us.
Too many to count, but not one more. We'll make sure of it.
Such burdens are more bearable when shared.
All right, our quest is completed. The man behind the mask, and we got the trophy Death Blossom for defeating the Shimbakufu. And we got a quest, The Meaning of the Blade, and 1100 experience. So, a lot happened there. And we did discover the temple, so we should get the pages. Oh, and we got a codex entry for Ashikaga Yoshiaki. Let's go ahead and look at that now. Oh, and we also got an entry for Warrior Monk? That's kind of weird. Why did we just get that? Oh, it's a new outfit we got, I guess? Okay, actually didn't see that before. And we have the entry for Ashikaga Yoshiaki. Okay, so we are here in the temple, and there are 2 pages to find. One here, and another up there. And I highly doubt Yasuke can get up there. I haven't actually tried, but I don't see any way he could manage it. So we're gonna need Naue, and we need Naue anyway because there's a Kujikiri over there. So let's switch to her, and while we're looking at her, we also never checked out that new katana that we got. And why did Yasuke have a bunch of new items? Huh. Alright, we'll have to look at Yasuke's items as well. Let's actually start with Yasuke's items. I think I can switch to him here. Yeah. So what the heck did I get for Yasuke? Alright, we got this Naginata. Elegant Naginata of the Tides. Plus 6% critical chance on enemies above half health. It's not horrendous. We got a new hat. Alright, the Defense Master head wrap. Slow down time after a successful dodge. Now that's very, very interesting. But it would reduce our damage because of our trinket. So we'll keep a hold of it for sure, but for now we won't use it. And then armor, we got the Samurai Daimyo armor, plus 10% affliction buildup with consecutive enemy kills. Not interested in that. Alright, back to Naue. We have that new katana, Dragon's Edge. Create an area of effect on hit with dodge attacks. Now that's interesting. I would like to try that out. So we're gonna equip that. Alright, now get to the top of this tower. Also, Naue is sitting on 22 mastery points. We need to spend some of those. Oh, right, and the page is near the top, I think. Yes, there's the page. Alright, so we got the page, the temple is complete, and then, of course, get the viewpoint. Alright, 605 experience for that. I think that was the viewpoint and the completed temple together, though. And over here we have the Kujikiri.
I will be courageous. Fly forward like a dragonfly.
Okay, the Kura Madara Temple Kujikiri is completed. We got a knowledge point. And 550 experience. Okay, now we did have a bunch of mastery points. We should spend those. Let's do that now. So we got 22 points, and I'm wanting some passives. There's some good passes we don't have. Momentum Builder's pretty good. Increased damage with consecutive hits by 1%. But I don't think we quite want that yet. Oh, wrong button. Don't think we quite want that over other ones. Now, we could increase critical damage by 2%. That's also an interesting one. There's also increased critical chance. Probably want that over the damage, but let's see what else we have. There's so many good passes for now. We could get a larger tool bag, but honestly, I feel like we have enough tools, so this seems somewhat unnecessary, although it's only 3 points. Tool Affliction Proficiency, not interested in that. Oh, but one thing I am very interested in is the kunai assassination damage, so that's another one I would like. So we'll think about that. There's also armor piercing on kunai could be good. And 3% less cooldown with abilities, that's okay. This is also an interesting one. Increased critical chance by 25% over 10 seconds after using a vault. And I guess we could max out Nightcrawler for 12% damage bonus at night. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we should probably... Well, a Hand of the Creed is another one I'm interested in, where Hidden Blade can no longer be denied. If the enemy sees you coming, you still get the assassinate. One thing I absolutely want, though, is Vigor 1 to increase our adrenaline chunks by 1. So let's get that for 3 points. We could get another one for 5, but I don't think that's quite worth it. So maybe we'll go for that critical chance. I'm thinking that's the best runner-up. Let's max that out. And I don't know, maybe we could get the kunai assassination damage. Or Hand of the Creed. You know what, let's get Hand of the Creed. Being able to assassinate on enemies at any time is pretty cool. So let's pick that up. And then maybe we'll just go... I don't know, so many good ones for now. We could do consecutive hits for more damage. Or we could just keep our points. Actually, you know what? Let's just get kunai assassination damage. I think that's probably our best one. So, unless, did we max out assassinations? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, let's get the kunai one then. I think that's our best one. All right, that's all of our points spent. So, with that, we're all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.